know something about Chinese New Year?
I have heard about Chinese New Year, but I don't have enough information about it.
Okay. How do you know Chinese New Year?
I had Chinese friends, they told me about it.
Okay. Do you know the date of Chinese New Year?
I think it's the first day of the Chinese calendar.
Yes, exactly. What Chinese people do during Chinese festival?
Hey guys, the Spring Festival is one of the most important festivals in China and the East Asia. And today we will do some interviews on other people to say their opinion about this festival.
Hello, my
Hi.
name's Lee.
My name is Zhang He.
May I ask where you come from?
I come from South Korea, Seoul, in capital city.
Do you know something about Chinese New Year?
Yes, quite a lot. Chinese New Year. Yeah, because Korean has the same the New Year.
Chinese people do during the Chinese New Year.
So I knew that usually Chinese people like get along together with the whole family and relative, then probably have a really delicious food together, eat together, and just like say to good wish for whole year together, and like giving some good words between the family and relative. That's what I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about in Korean?
Really similar. Like usually we like visit our like parents' house to meet our relative and have the dinner together and kind of have some kind of traditional ceremony for our like forefather to wish our like good luck for our life for like this year. So that's kind of ceremony for New Year's in Korea.
Okay.
The Chinese New Year is one of the oldest festivals in China. We celebrate New Year at the first day of the Chinese calendar. In this day, we will organize family to have lunch and do some activities like making dumpling, setting off fireworks to celebrate the coming of the New Year, which is mean reunion.
According to Chinese mythology, there is a beast named Nian, which means year in Chinese. The Nian once every year at the beginning of Chinese New Year, it comes out of hiding to feed, but during winter since food is sparse, he would go to the village. So what we do is to set fire and wear red clothes to keep away from Nian. When Chinese New Year comes, the first thing we do is to clean our house, because the dust in Chinese has the same pronunciation as Chen, which means the past. So there's a meaning of cleaning the dust and welcome the new year. Another preparation before the new year is to buy New Year's goods, which are prepared for the celebration of the new year. New Year's goods include the gifts for relatives and friends, ingredients for reunion dinner, and so on. The supermarket was crowded at that time, which could be an interesting way to celebrate the Chinese New Year. The reunion dinner is the most important part of Chinese New Year. Both children and adults are looking forward to the reunion dinner. Common dishes include rice cakes, spring rolls, dumplings, tangyuan, and various delicious food which depends on region. Sometimes hot pot can also become a reunion dinner. Getting together to eat hot pot can make people happy. From the first day of the new year, some large parks hold temple fairs. It is very interesting to visit the fair because there are performances, traditional snacks, and souvenirs. Although the park is sometimes crowded, the lively atmosphere is unforgettable.
One very famous issue in Spring Festival is the Chinese New Year travel season with an extremely high traffic load. The number of passengers journeys even hitting over 2.9 billion in 2016. It has been called the largest annual human migration in the world. The origin of this travel season is that China has the tradition to reunite with family during the Chinese New Year, and many Chinese people lived outside the hometown. The Chinese New Year travel season brings many problems. Its migration with 2.9 billion people, the traffic is very high. The price of tickets is very expensive, and because the celebration of New Year's during winter time once encountered extreme heavy snow weather, and because of that the train station will be crowded with people, and because of the crowd the opportunity for being stolen will be higher, as it will be easier for the stealer to steal in crowded places without the persons feel that someone is stealing them. In this activity, I learned many things about how Chinese spend their Spring Festival or their Chinese New Year. On this day, mothers spend almost the whole day cooking for the meal to be eaten at 12 a.m., which when the New Year's starts, a special meal that Chinese eat on this day called dumpling. And also I learned that parents or older people give their children money in a red lucky money, as well as they spend the day as a family gathering with their relatives and friends. And on this day activities happens like singing, dancing, performance or a show, and also fireworks. Spring Festival seems very interesting and fun to celebrate, and I am very glad that I know things more in detail about the Chinese culture. Thank you.
After all, Chinese New Year is very important to the country, and it also affects the development of economy and the relationship of people. Nowadays, it is more and more popular in the world, and more people started to know.